95.5 WFMS, Jim, Deb, and Kevin.
Who's that voice? Jimmy is back.
Back from a little getaway, yes.
Yeah. How was the golf?
It was, oh, man, I can't play that much golf.
Well, we can maybe not the amount, but were you any good?
No, horrible.
Okay.
Absolutely
So,
horrible.
well, then things have been consistent.
That's why my back hurts and my legs hurt because I wasn't swinging right. Nothing was going right on the golf course. But that's the game, and Kevin knows that full well.
Yeah.
Too. That's just part of it. When it falls apart, it falls apart, and that's time to find the beer cart.
Well, I was gonna say, when's the good part? You never have a good moment?
Yeah, it's right when that 18th hole is over with, and you're going to the 19th hole,
good.
which is the bar.
Yeah, right.
No, it was a lot of fun. It was good. Corbin and I had a good time.
Yeah, your son
all
Corbin,
his buddies were down there too, so good times there.
Yeah.
It's a week-long bachelor party.
Oh, my. You
Something
might need
like
another
that.
week to
now?
recoup.
Wow.
WFMS 95.5 WFMS. Good morning. You're with Jim, Deb, and Kevin.
You know, we talked about this before that we all three have an issue remembering people's names from time to time.
Boy.
Deb's the best at it. Jim, you and I are probably equal when it comes to recalling someone's name. We see somebody in the building. We see somebody out in Nashville we haven't seen in a while, and it's like, I know who you are. I can't think of your name. I cannot recall it. Now, Jim's standard way to get around it is just calling him, hey, big fella, or hey, you, or whatever.
Pal.
Hey, pal, or whatever. Well, there's a new hack out, and this will actually work, and I think it's great. Okay. So let's say you stumble across, I come across you, Jim, and I don't know who you are. I can't recall who you are, and I say to you, I'm sorry, you say, hey, what's your name? And you would say,
Jim Denny.
oh, and you go, to cover, you go, oh, I know that. I want to know what your middle name is. So then you would say your middle name.
David.
Right. But that's the way to get over it. So then you go, oh, you're Jim Denny.
But
So-
okay, here,
so-
I'm going to shoot a hole in this.
So again, let me just practice with you. Just
Okay.
So you walk up, and I would say to you, Deborah, I would say, I'm sorry, hey, or you'd say, hey, what's your name?
Deborah Honeycutt.
Well, I know that. I'm asking you what your middle name is. When in reality, I didn't know that.
didn't know
I
that.
could not recall that.
But
it saves it.
So I would say Ann, but here's the problem with that. Why would you want to know someone's middle name?
I don't really want to know the middle name. I
that's
want to
my
know
point.
your first
Why would you
name.
want them to think, though, that you want them?
Well,
Because
say
now
I'm
you
doing-
sound like a creep.
Say I'm doing an experiment on middle names or whatever.
Oh, no, this is the dumbest hoax.
I think it's a great hack.
No, it's not going to
Okay.
work.
And I want to just warn a lot of my family that and friends that I may be doing that when I see them.
On your family.
Well,
You
I
know
thought
your
it extended-
relatives?
Have you
do have
seen
a
my
big
family?
family.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
We have a
that's
whole
true.
city.
So instead of, okay, so then you'll come up with their name, but then you look like a creep.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
Hey,
Jim.
what's your social
I'm trying to-
security
No,
number?
no.
I think that
What's
too.
your name? And you'd say,
Right.
well, it's Jim Denny. Well, I know that. I was really asking you
What
your middle name
is. And I would think to myself,
I cannot believe you think it's brilliant. I think it's stupid.
I think it's a little odd.
It's a little-
I've never had that happen to me. Let me tell you that.
It's a little personal. That's
Would
what I
you
think.
use it?
I may give it a try.
See?
Instead of, hey,
No.
pal, what's going on, big guy?
No, I lean over to somebody else. What's their name? That's what I do.
Yeah. What's better? Hey, pal, hey, big guy? Or what is your name?
No, I don't like it.
Okay.
How about the time I took a picture of somebody and I sent it to Corbin?
Yes.
And said, what's this guy's name?
Yeah, that's
Corbin
not
knew him.
stalking.
That's
yeah.
stalking.
So we will never understand high fashion. Deb clearly is the fashion trendsetter among the three of us, which Deb isn't saying a whole lot, just so you know.
Oh, thanks.
I'm just saying when you compare it with me and Jim, it's not much. But I'm saying it right, Prada?
Prada.
Prada has a mini dress out for $3,650.
Oh, I
First
bet
of all,
it's
that's
beautiful.
strike number one.
Yeah. Then you click on it, look at it, and it looks like the model is wearing a towel.
It does. It looks
And
like a gray, boring towel wrapped around,
And
kind of like how, like a strapless.
Yeah, and strapless, and she even has a look on her face like, I'm embarrassed to wear this. Kind of like when you force your dog to wear that collar.
Oh, yeah.
So it can't lick its stitches.
Yeah.
It has that kind of look like I don't really want to wear this.
That's a satin gray mini dress. They call it iron gray. It's part of their spring-summer 2023 collection. It's described by the brand as having a wrinkled finish that recalls a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
But fans online, or not big fans, are saying that it really resembles a Travelodge towel
Yeah, it does.
from like a cheap motel.
Right.
I think you shared it, did you? So
Yeah, it's on our Facebook page. You
people
can
can
go check
see
it
what
out.
it looks like.
WFMS on Facebook, and it's supposed to. It's
Did you
supposed
see
to
it,
look
Jim?
like a wrinkled sheet of paper. It looks like you just stepped out of the shower.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
Well-
and look at her face.
But look how handy that would be, though.
I guess you're right.
Say you're running late.
Yeah.
You step out of the shower. You got your towel on already. Off you go.
No,
Always thinking.
I don't think you should look
All
like
for
you.
$3,000.
Yeah, no. I don't think so. It does give you the vibe of I just stepped out of the shower and I have to grab the doorbell.
Yeah.
It gives you that vibe, but should you want to wear that out in public?
So the chance of you wearing that to the next CMA Award show or the ACMs is probably pretty slim.
Yeah, it's pretty hideous. I mean, I think to go with it, you should have wet hair.
Yeah. Again, go to our Facebook page, look at it, and you have to agree. The model looks like she's not really thrilled.
And who is paying $3,600 for a dress? That is dumb.
We will never understand.
But it's multifaceted because it's a towel also.
Yeah.
So you are set. 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin, thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday morning.
So we're getting closer to people actually calling people again. Texting is out. The new thing is the voice memo, which Deb does. She'll send us a voice memo instead of a text.
And it comes through just like
like a text, but it just has the WAV file instead of any words, so you have to play it to hear her say.
I guess I didn't even think about the fact that it may be inconvenient for you if you guys are.
Thank you for sharing.
Well, maybe you're at Target or you're out in public and then you don't want to play it. I'm not going to send anything embarrassing.
Well, you just did.
No, well, just today I did.
Here's what this one says.
Hey, dorks.
Yeah, so that would come
dorks.
across as, hey, dorks.
So if you're out somewhere in public and you say, you got a message here, kind of like when we did our watches, our walkie-talkie watches.
Yeah, you got to be careful because everybody else can hear it. Anyway, that is the new thing.
It's easier to do. You hold the microphone button down, and then it's almost like leaving. It's almost like leaving a voicemail.
Call me.
No, I don't want to call.
That's even easier because then I don't have to sit down and try to figure out how to play the audio.
You don't have to sit to do it.
Push the button. All the volumes down.
So we're getting closer to phone calls.
There's a play button. It's a triangle. You hit play. It's not difficult.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But then you realize your volume's down, and then you got to do it again.
Yeah, and then you got people, hearing me being called dork.
95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Deb's got your daily dirt, and he did not file for bankruptcy.
Nope, he didn't, despite what you've heard. We'll share the story in about 30 seconds. He kind of sets the record straight. First former Dancing with the Stars judge Len Goodman died Saturday after his battle with cancer. So sad to hear that. He would have turned 79 today. Wow. Just a couple of days before his birthday. He was on the show for Dancing with the Stars from its debut in 2005 until his retirement just last year. So hopefully got to enjoy a little bit of time there before the end.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford said his next appearance as Indiana Jones in the upcoming Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny will be his absolute last.
Yeah, it's probably time to hang up that franchise.
He will not have any involvement in the potential Disney Plus series. You think it's time?
Yeah, I do.
For
him.
The last one, I don't watch him all the time, but the last one I saw, I thought he still looked really good.
Well, I know, but just the stunts that they're asked to do, and it's just getting
he likes
to be
do his own stuff.
Yeah.
So Nicolas Cage says he did not file for bankruptcy when he was $6 million in debt. You might have heard that was what he turned to, but he said, nope, I kept working. He said he took every offer that he could until he could pay it all back. And he says, quote, even if the movie ultimately is crummy, they knew I was not going to phone it in, that I cared that much. So good for him.
Good for him, yeah.
Great.
How much? $6 million?
$6 million. That's a lot of money. 726. That's Deb's Daily Dirt. It's sponsored by Mark Dietel Realty.
It's time for another exciting round. I can't beat Deb, and our contestant on the line is Rick. Hey, Rick.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What side of town are you from?
I am on the north side, right off 91st and Meridian.
All right, north side. Well, we've got a lot of good north siders that won this game, so maybe you'll be the next one. Here's how we play.
Rick, we're going to ask you 5 questions. We asked Deb those exact same 5 questions. If you get more right than Deb, then you win. If she gets more right than you, or if she ties you, then she wins. And if you're ready, let's start with question number 1.
All right, Rick, here we go. Question 1. A woman in Spain just spent 500 days alone in a cave and says she loved it. Now, what do you call someone who explores caves?
An explorer?
All right, question 2. A man in Oregon threw a bunch of $100 bills out of his car window to bless others. Now, Ben Franklin is on the $100 bill. Ben is in which Sports International Hall of Fame? Is it swimming, golf, or tennis?
I'm going to go with swimming.
All right, question 3. The month of April has more rain showers than any other month in Indiana. Now, finish this saying. April showers bring...
Mayflowers.
All right, question 4. Tax season is over for another year. Now, the sales tax in Indiana is 4%, 7%, or 10%?
7%.
And question 5, a woman in England grows vegetables and gives them to people in need. She's fed over 1,600 people just in the last couple of years. According to YouGov.com, the most popular vegetable in the U.S. is corn, potatoes, or green beans.
Being an Indiana Hoosier, I'm just going to go with corn.
All right, there's our 5 questions. We'll bring Deb back in the room and see how she does. It's back to Can't Beat Deb. Deb's back in the studio, and say hello from the north side, Rick.
Hey, Rick, what's up?
Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing this morning?
I'm feeling even smarter than normal.
Oh, wow.
And I'm putting
you'll
on my
need that.
glasses for extra smartness.
That's good. Okay. All right,
What were tough questions?
extra smart, Deb. Here we go with question 1. A woman in Spain just spent 500 days alone in a cave and says she loved it. What do you call someone who explores caves?
A cave explorer. No, that's not right. Okay, so they are someone who explores caves. Is there a name for that? I mean, it's like, are you I don't know the name. I don't know. Let me guess.
Oh, they said I don't know.
Like I have nothing.
Right, that's why I buzzed you.
Okay, well, fine.
And neither did Rick. He said explorer. That's not right. It's spelunker.
Oh, that's stupid.
So
I hate that term.
It's
Okay.
Deb 0, Rick 0.
Question 2.
That was hard.
A man in Oregon threw a bunch of $100 bills out of his car window to bless others. Ben Franklin is on the $100 bill. Ben is in which sports international Hall of Fame? Is it swimming, golf, or tennis?
Ben was?
Yes, he was. International Hall of Fame.
Wow. Swimming, golf, or tennis. I mean, I would say it was probably tennis. Well, shoot.
That's incorrect.
These glasses aren't working.
Rick knew that it was swimming. He gets the point. So
Oh,
it's
come
Deb
on.
0, Rick 1.
Rick guessed, and we all know that.
Question 3. The month of April has more rain showers than any other month in Indiana. Finish this saying. April showers bring...
Mayflowers.
That's correct. And Rick knew that too. So everybody scores. It's Deb 1, Rick 2.
All right, question 4. Tax season is over for another year. Now, the sales tax in Indiana is 4%, 7%, or 10%.
The sales tax is 7%.
That's correct. And Rick knew that too. So again, everybody scores. It's Deb 2, Rick 3. You're behind, Deb.
All right, question 5. A woman in England grows vegetables and gives them to people in need. She's fed over 1,600 people just in the last couple of years. According to YouGov.com, the most popular vegetable in the U.S. is corn, potatoes, or green beans.
Oh, gosh. The most popular vegetable would probably be green beans. Shoot! Potatoes.
That would have been
Oh,
right.
too
Rick
late.
guessed corn because he's from Indiana.
Yeah.
So nobody scores. The score remains the same. It's Deb 2, Rick 3.
What? He beat me?
Rick
Oh.
just beat Deb.
Oh, barely.
Oh,
Dang it.
well done, Rick. Well, it's time for those famous words.
I'm Rick from the north side, and I can beat Deb.
And if you'd like to be a contestant, just go to the website, WFMS.com. We'll get you signed up for Can't Beat Deb.
Hang up.
95.5 WFMS. Good morning. You're Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Kevin's got your national news now. And Tim McGraw follows his own advice.
Yeah, I'll get to that in about 30 seconds. What are the best country karaoke songs? Well, according to a recent survey, the top 5 are Friends in Low Places, Take Me Home Country Roads, The Gambler, All My Exes Live in Texas, and I Walk the Line with Johnny Cash.
Oh, wow.
wow.
Top
Those are all
5
good.
best
Good
karaoke
ones.
songs.
Classics.
Cole Swindell, we heard from him a minute ago. He'll be heading out on the 12 tour this fall. What is the 12 tour? It's 12 shows in 12 different cities, and it kicks off October 12th. So it's the 12 tour.
Oh, that makes sense now.
By the way, he will be in Fort Wayne on October the 19th. So make note of that if you're a Cole Swindell fan.
Wow.
And you may have seen this clip of Brandon Davis posted last week after his musical instruments were stolen from a trailer in Texas. He's pretty upset about it, obviously.
Sure.
Tim McGraw saw the video. He sent Brandon a replacement guitar as a surprise. And he called it an amazing blessing. In fact, his wife videoed it as he was walking through the door holding this guitar. That was a surprise gift from Tim McGraw. And he said he started singing Tim's Live Like You Were Dying. He said, this is the best thing that's ever given to me. So
Oh, my
Tim
goodness.
paying it forward like something he would do in a song.
Okay,
So
yeah.
there you go. Some national news now. It's 8:27.